Involves 3 young women who are aged between 17 and 21 who were gunned down last night in Khayelitsha. Police say they're investigating the motive of these execution-style killings. All 3 women were shot in the head. No arrests have yet been made. Our reporter Ayesha Ismail is in Khayelitsha and is joining us now live with one of the family members of one of the young women who were gunned down in Khayelitsha last night. Good afternoon, Ayesha. I'm sure it's a somber moment at the home where you are, at home of one of those young women who's gunned down execution style.
Dan, the line is very bad, but from what I could hear you saying is that, yes, I am in Khayelitsha now. I'm in Site B, and earlier this morning when we came into the area, we were not allowed into the area due to service delivery protests, and we had to go on what the police told us in a statement, that these 3 young women were shot dead in the area called the TT block, and it happened around 8 o'clock last night. But I'm now joined by one of the victims' brothers, who is going to talk to us about what exactly happened. In fact, we've just now been told that the mother has agreed to talk to us, and I know, ma'am, this is a very sad moment for you. I wasn't expecting you to come out to talk to me now. And my condolences to you. Yes. When was the last time you saw your daughter?
My English is not right to speak. I want to speak closer because it's going to be difficult if I'm going to speak English. I'm not perfect.
Okay. Mama, you can speak in isiXhosa.
Okay. Into eyenzekileyo izolo ndifikile ndivele emsebenzini. Msusimask. Suka wena apha. Into eyenzekileyo izolo ndifikile ndivele emsebenzini. Ndafika abantwana bekhona ehleli neetshomi zakhe. Ufika kwam ehleli neetshomi zakhe, mna ndiye ndahamba. Ndabashiya bona bedlala umculo apha endlini erumini kwenye yeziflat sebhek. Badlala umculo phaya, ugqiba kwabo udlala umculo abantwana bam neetshomi zakhe. Ndahamba mna ndisiya komnye umama ndiyobhatala imali bendithathe kuye for uphangela. Xa ndibuyayo abantwana bekho, luyintombazana neetshomi zakhe. Noba bendifike engekho, kuthe phaa late, uyandixelela ke xa ehambayo. Qha ke ngoku umke ndingekho. Phaa late ke ngoku ndiye ndazokubizwa. Kodwa ikhona into engathi yenzekile kootiti, abantwana badutyulwe. Ufika kwam ke ndiye ndacela abantu abamelwane bam uba bandikhaphe ndiyokroba uba kwenzeka ntoni na. Ndiyile xa ndifika phaya ndafika belele bobathathu bedutyulwe apha ezintloko. Xa ndifika ke phaa ndiye ndafika ndikhala okokoko ndikhala. Ndithe ugqiba kwam ukhala ndabuya ndashiya abamelwane bam nabantwana bam besheka bejonge abantwana. Enye nenye andiyazi uba bekutheni kwaze kwathini. Andizuxoka, andinayithetha into endingayaziyo, qha ndazi nje uba ndifike bedutyulwe. I'm very, very sad ke for loo nto leyo. Ndikhubeke kakhulu kuba umntanam bendisamjongile ndisithi xana ndigula mhlawumbi ndinaloo nto ndinayo, noba ndikwazi uzenzela nto, nguye ozawundihoya. Ndabuya ke ndeza endlini, ndafika ndahlala, salinda abashiyeke phaa kulaa ndawo yesehlo ukuze babuye. Ngexesha lokuba sisiya phayana sifike amapolisa sele khona befaka ke laa ntambi ibomvu. Sabe befake laa ntambi ibomvu ke ndayibona uba naba abantwana balele. Ndabuya ke ngoku ndazendlini. Ayikho enye into endiyaziyo ke ngoku uba bekutheni kwaze kwathini.
Ma'am, have you heard any more information from the police?
Khange ndifumane kwanto emapoliseni. Amapolisa ndifike qha engafuni mntu usondelayo, befaka la red and white yentambo. Khange bathethe into kum. I'm still waiting for amapolisa mhlambe assess umhlambi ke azobuza but nawe wenza baxelela lento ndinixelela yona kuba andiyazi ukuthi kwenzeke ntoni na qha ndazi nje abantwana badutyulwe bebathathu andiyazi enye into eyenzekileyo.
Abanye abadutyulwe nabo yabazona
zitshomi zakhe baphume apha endlini bekhalisa umculo and ngokucinga kwam bebezawukhawuleza babuye kuba umculo bawushiye ukhala, bebezawukhawuleza babuye kuba bebetshixile kangangokuba apha erumini bebedlala kuyo umculo bebetshixile. Bekunzima nokuba ke ngokusingene sifumane ifowuni zabo kuba iifowuni bezishiyile oyi-one omnye kubo ithathwe ngeli xesha bathathwa i-forensic kwafumaniseka bomnye behambe nayo ifowuni, ababini bebezishiye apha endlini, enye itshomi yakhe yase-site C enye yaku-RR.
ikhona into erhanelayo?
Akukho kwanto ndiyirhanelayo, andazi kwanto qha ndibona nje abantwana bephumile and ke ngokuba babhubhe bonke andikwazi ufumana information. Noba bendiyifumene akho nto benza uyenza, akho nto noyenza because mna ndiphelele uba undibona ndinjani nayo enye into.
Now, did your daughter have friends in the TT block where the shooting happened?
What is it?
Did your...
No, I don't know. That's why I ndithe kwakuqala andikwazi ukuchasa nto kuba umke ndingekho. Xa ndikhona uyandixelela, ndiyambuza all the time ephuma noba mhlawumbi uhamba late noba mhlawumbi uyahamba uye epatini ndiyambuza uba uyaphi na, ngoku umke ndingekho. That's why ke ngoku ndingenalwazi lokuba ndizawuthini na, andikwazi uthetha into endingakhange ndizoba ngomso ndiza kuyilibala xa ndizawuthetha into endingakayaziyo.
Thank you so much for your time, ma'am.
Enkosi.
And just to recap very briefly, the mother saying that her daughter had left home with her two friends, went to the TT block, and she was expecting her daughter to come back very soon, given that the girls had been braiding their hair and that they'd been listening to music, and when they left the music was still playing, so she was expecting her daughter and the friends to return. But just earlier we went to the TT block where the incident happened, and we spoke to some of the neighbors in the area, and one woman was telling us that it was very quiet and all of a sudden they heard gunshots, and when they went outside they saw the three young women aged 17, 20 and 21 lying in between the shacks, and upon closer inspection they discovered that all three women had been shot in their heads and they were all declared dead.
It's a tough one, especially from listening to the mum there, Ayesha, saying she has no clue what her daughter in this case, in this family, had gone to do in the TT block. Because, as you said, she was expecting them to return. The music was still playing, and I think one of them had left the phone behind, which is now with the forensic investigators. I guess the investigation will shed some more light on the killing of these three young women. Thank you very much, Ayesha Ismail, there from Khayelitsha, at the home of one of the three young women who were shot execution style in the head last night in Khayelitsha. Many questions are being asked. The investigation is currently underway. And that mum there saying she has no clue what happened and why her daughter had gone to TT block with two of her friends who are now all dead.